Week 11, the week I'm in now. Wow, it's been really stressful. It has been very, very, very stressful for me. Um, I did a little bit more filming on Monday because I had a game again, so I got some footage from that. But then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it was just editing, editing, editing. Um, but I had, well, editing was really only in the Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday, which was yesterday, it's Friday today. It's Handing Day. Ooh. Um, but for the Monday, like I said, it was just filming. I was just sort of adding some bits on the site that I feel like were a bit, I was lacking in some areas. So I just sort of like topped it up, made it look a little bit nicer. I sort of edited the site around just to make it look a bit neater as well. I thought it looked like some bits was too spaced out or it was too like crunched in, looked a bit tacky. I was like, no, like I can make this look more presentable. So that was really the Monday, pretty much. Tuesday I did again sort of the same thing, just writing up more on parts that I was missing out on, and I started filling in for the diary. I started filling in points that I was sort of missing a little bit, and I was talking to other students to see what they were doing like during certain weeks. Um, because like it wasn't that I was filling in the week, I was, but I felt I was missing out on some points, some of the points here that I didn't really mention that I should have mentioned during the week. I was missing out on that on the diary, so I was just talking around saying, what can I, where am I missing, where am I going wrong? And then a few people I was working with pretty much throughout the project, they had their diary sort of pretty much up to date, which is where I kind of went wrong. Because I sort of did mine every other week. I was sort of writing out what I did. And that's why I was missing things. So um, I sort of did that on the Tuesday, and then Wednesday I started editing. Didn't get very far because I was missing one like main aspect, and that was the interview. I'd completely forgot to film the interview um, of me talking to the camera about like football in general. That was I was stumped because then I tried filming it and then I just didn't get around to doing it because I didn't have time. So I was really frustrated because then Thursday was hectic and I came in early and then the first thing I did was find the room and spent probably about 40 minutes recording loads of different clips just of me talking. And I didn't have my script with me, but I sort of knew what I wanted to say, and it was just a mess. It was really difficult to do, and I struggled quite a lot. And next to this video, you'll see another clip, and that was me while I was recording, and I just really struggled trying to find the things to say. And I mention it more in that video, but yeah, and then I was then editing throughout that day, but then probably about after 6 hours of editing, uh, the biggest oopsies happened and the file corrupted. My file corrupted and I couldn't do anything about it because my tutor wasn't there, none of the other media's like teachers were there. So I tried speaking to a media student about like, oh, can you try to help me out? And we probably spent about 20 minutes trying to fix it, and literally we couldn't do it. We didn't know what to do. And he was on YouTube trying to find things. I was on Google. I was trying to message people. I couldn't. I was completely screwed, basically. I was really angry as well after I'd spent so long editing it, and like the final edit was decent. It was good. I feel it could have been better, but it was alright. It was decent. It was good enough. It was sort of at the standard of where I wanted it to be, but I know I could have made it a bit better. And I think that goes down to how rushed it sort of was. I didn't really give myself enough time because I was just not really keeping up with things. So that was really quite frustrating and not helpful at all. So I started doing this. I started recording my diary. I had to actually book off. I had to call my work at, I think it was like 1 in the morning, saying I'm not going to be able to come in today because it's deadline day and I'm missing things and I need to do it. Like, I know my shift was on at 8:04 and this has to be in at 5. I would have had no time to finish off everything that I needed to finish. So it was a bit of a hectic one, and they were there. I'm surprised that they even let me off what they did. So here I am now, filming my diary, and I'm gonna go off now after I finish this. I'm gonna film the evaluation. I was gonna write it, but then I thought because Mike, my tutor, was saying like how it's more, you know, better, more engaging for you, to hear me talk or watch me or whatever. But yeah, so hence why I'm doing it like this. Like I could have done the diary and writing, but it just would have been a lot, and I just thought that's just too much, man. I just not because I'm lazy or anything, but just because it'd be easier for the both of us. It'd be easy for you. It'd be easy for me. I record it. I know I could say more while recording it as well. I can go a little bit more smoothly, whereas if writing it down, I can only really put down the facts and I can't really talk about what I want to talk about, I'd feel. Um, so yeah, and plus you're able to understand me a little bit better, whereas if I was writing it, you wouldn't understand some of the things I'd say, I'd feel. So yeah, I'm gonna go off now, film the evaluation, um, and then that's pretty much it really. I'm sort of done. I hand it in. I go play football, and then I sleep. That's my day sorted. Thank you for watching. Uh, if I haven't completely bored you off your mind yet, I apologise if I have. Um, but yeah, that was the final major project summed up in I think 11 weeks. If it was more, I apologise. Um, but I'm pretty sure it's 11 weeks. I'm getting really worried now that it isn't 11 weeks, but we'll see, we'll see. Um, so yeah, thank you for watching. I hope, like I said, it wasn't too boring for you, and enjoy the rest of my website if you haven't seen it already. If you have, then that was an awkward thing to say, but yeah, nice.